tell us a story or two.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sutton the Wolf, and welcome to Hearthstone. Hearthstone, brief explanation for those of you who don't know what it is. It's basically an online trading card game. You know, you've got like your Magic the Gathering, you've got your Pokemon cards, your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hearthstone is basically an online trading card game. So you gather your cards and your collection online, you play other people online, and all of the transactions and play does occur online, which makes it a lot more accessible and a lot less of a physical commitment for a lot of players. So it's a lot easier to just be a filthy casual in, as I like to say. I do play this game every once in a while. I'm not really that serious in it. I don't like go for legend very often. The higher ranks. I don't really do that. But I do want to try and record a little bit of this because it is a game I really do enjoy, and it's a game that is very accessible and easy to get into. Particularly, though, I want to get into some of the single-player content, because the latest expansion for Hearthstone, Cobalt and Catacombs, it introduced a solo adventure, which is boasted of as being the most replayable of all single-player game modes in Hearthstone, and that is the Dungeon Run game mode. And so basically what this is you have you start out with a tiny deck of 10 cards, which is like a third of the size of the deck you would normally have. And you basically have to win 8 matches in a row against AI opponents that are increasingly more difficult. But in between each game, you can make adjustments and additions to your deck, which make it stronger over time. And then eventually you have like a really, really tough boss in the end, and you have to try and beat it. And there's a giant reward if you can beat it with all 9 different classes of decks. I personally haven't played this game mode much. I've only really tried it a few times, and I've only beaten it once with one class. So I really want to try and, experience it a bit more, because I've seen some people play it, and it looks amazing. So let's try and get into it here. Adventurers Wanted. I'm, in fact, in Challenge 1 of 8. A wee whelp. It's not just a baby dragon, it's still a dragon. Hear power, baby breath, deal 2 damage. We got this. Alright, so as you can see, I've beaten this with Mage already. Mage is definitely my favorite class. Who do I want to try and beat this with? I think I'll go Druid. I like playing Druid. Mage, as I said, is my favorite class. It's the only class that I'm level 60 with, the highest level. But Druid is up there as well. I was one of the players that kind of got in on the whole Jade Druid craze, which, I mean, still technically going on. But we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to turn my volume up slightly there. Alright. So what do we got here? Savage Combatant, Keeper of the Grove, Power of the Wild. Power of the Wild's decent to keep, because I want to get a turn 1 play, but I don't really know what's in my deck. Power of the Wild's solid just to have as a 2-mana card, because either I can get if I get a good start, I can use it to buff my minions, or if I don't really get a very good start from this mulligan, I can get a 3/2 Panther. So we're gonna try that. Okay, that's not great, but we'll see. Shade of Noxramas and Druid of the Claw. So, as I said before, I can't choose what cards are in my deck originally. But, it is nice to get to play some of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a Panther. Hopefully he's not smart enough to hero power my thing here. Alright. Deal 2 damage. Let's go with... I'll go with the Shade. I can, honestly, I can just burst him down. And then... Yeah, he's probably going to disrespect this. And so then I can kill that with my Keeper of the Grove. Or I can actually just kill him now, because that was kind of my plan. So bam, wham, and kablam, he's dead. First bosses, it's pretty hard to mess up. Unless you get like a really ridiculously bad draw. Usually you can just smork him in the face. Knock him out. So now we get into the fun part. Choose a treasure. Alright. So these are passive effects that will constantly be in my deck. Oh, I can see what my deck is now. I've got Enchanted Raven, solid 1-mana card, Power of the Wild. Tortolan Forager, add a random minion, 5 or more to my hand. Mounted Raptor, Mulch. Mulch is nice removal. Shade, Keeper of the Grove, Savage Combatant. Swipe is nice. Druid of the Claw is always solid. Let's see. At the start of the game, draw 2 cards. I don't really have any card draw, so that would be decent. Start the game with an extra mana crystal. Druid does love to ramp. So that might be nice. Potion of Vitality, of course, double your starting health is always just a lot of value, especially towards the later matches. I think, honestly, I'm going to go for the Crystal Gem, because normally in a Druid deck you would build a lot of ramp, or unless you're playing like a really, really fast one, but that wouldn't really work here because eventually with the later bosses they'd have enough health that you just couldn't really finish them off. So I'm going to try and go for a slower deck, and I'm going to try and get some early ramp going. So choose your loot. Stampede. Ooh, Ixalid. After you play a minute, summon a copy of it. Crypt Lord, Living Roots, Ironbark, Curator, Hungry Etten. If I go Curator, I need Beast, Dragon, and Murloc synergy. I've got Beasts, but I don't have anything else for that. Restoration, I got a lot of healing and some removal. And Stampede will help with the early game. Okay, so these are all taunt. I mean, I kind of want to go for bigger stuff. I mean, if I go Curator, I can start to get, like, dragons and more heavy beasts. So, I mean, I guess that's nice. Ironbark Protector is just a solid 8-mana 8/8. And then Hungry Etten. I don't really like giving them a 2-cost minion, but at the same time, if I'm going for a big Druid strategy, then I'd want something bigger. Frostfur. Okay, I've heard this person's pretty bad. Hero Power, 2-mana freeze a minion. Not the best ever. So this should be fine. We're going to try and roll over these more early bosses so we can try and, you know, get to the late game. We're going to try and get to the later bosses and have the late game to make the matches go long and make the matches go our way. Same... Well, not the same starting hand. I didn't start with the Shade last time. I mean, same mentality, right? I mean, I guess I really need to think about what I'm mulliganing for. I want Enchanted Raven. Well, there's Enchanted Raven. We're good. Alright. You know, one thing I would love to do, I would love to get Jades in my deck. Ooh, Tortolan Forager. I'll go for that. Nice. What do I get? Windshear Stormcaller. Well, I'm not really going to get to activate that, am I? I'm not a Shaman, therefore I cannot get basic totems. Alright, so let's go... You know, I'm going to get maybe a little bit greedy here. Well, this should be... I'll just keep board pressure. It's fine if we just take this a little bit tempo-oriented. I was thinking about doing shenanigans with the Power of the Wild, but then that leaves up a 2-1. That, I mean, it'd be an awkward trade to trade a 3-3 into a 2-1. Alright, so... Let's do... Do I want a Shade? Or I can just give my minions upgrades. But then the Raptor can still trade into it, and I don't really want to mulch a 3-2. So, I think I'm fine dropping a Shade and just keeping board control. Mana didn't really work out properly there, but I could have also swiped it, but that's a little bit of a waste. Alright, so let's see here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, plus a swipe. I think I'm kind of fine doing this. I'm gonna buff my minions and just maintain board pressure. Alright, and then next turn we just have swipe, so unless he heals, we win. Oh, Fireball. Okay. Fireball a Shade. Seems good. And the swipe. Easy game. Alright. I do apologize. I'm probably not going to make the best plays ever. Please feel free to flame me in the comments and tell me what I'm doing wrong, if anything. Also free... Ooh, Cthulhu. Ooh, Cthulhu. Feel free to tell me if I'm doing things right. Alright, let's see here. Claw, Nash, Oaken Summons. Oaken Summons not terrible, but I have a lot of things that are less than 4 mana it can get. Crypt Lord is okay. Spreading Plague is a good card, but I'm not really expecting to see a whole lot of like board flooding. Hadronox is not great. I do have quite a few taunts that I can get, which is nice. However, Cthulhu, man. Cthulhu is good in Dungeon Run. 2 mana, 2/3. This guy, my Cthulhu, so this guy could not be activated because my Cthulhu cannot possibly be up to 10 yet. Do I want to take Cthulhu? Like, I'm considering it. Because over time, I can get more Cthulhu stuff, obviously. That might be a good plan. Plus, it gives me some solid, like, mid-game stuff. You know, I might just go for it. I'll take Cthulhu. We're going Cthulhu, babies. Ooh, Candlebeard. Okay, so Candlebeard does charge shenanigans. I'm glad that I'm fighting him early because I've seen if you fight him, you can fight him later. Some of the bosses have like multiple forms. You can fight them early on and they're a bit weaker, or you fight them later on and they've got like upgraded versions of themselves. Candlebeard is one of those ones that you want to fight early because if you fight him now, he's got like a 1 mana hero power that gives a minion charge. Whereas if you fight him later on, his minions just have charge, and then it gets crazy. Snicker me whiskers. Alright, I don't really want any of these. I want more early game stuff, because I want to try and get board... I want to get board pressure against Candlebeard, so he can't just start wrecking my steez. It's a little bit annoying that we've got this stuff. However, we do have the extra mana crystal, so we can start with the Vector of Evil, which is nice. Think... Unfortunately, that's as big as our Cthulhu's going to get. Does he have patches? Do you have patches? Oh, you're a pirate and you don't even have patches. Weak. Alright, unfortunately we can't do anything else other than this. End turn. We got a couple options, turn 4. Ooh. I was thinking Savage Combatant for the stats and the Inspire possibilities. However... Oh, he didn't charge that. Alright. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna want to just deal 2 damage to this thing. Think. Rawr. Alright. Magma Rager. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's... Oh, that's perfect. Summon this. And Hero Power you. I don't really like taking 5, but I've got so much pressure that doesn't really matter. And we're looking good. If I could draw a swipe or something, I might end this game early. Genzo the Shark. Alright. Interesting. Oh, hey, a swipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm 1 off. Alright, that's fine. Think.
This way.
And we should win next turn. What you got, buddy? Dark Iron Skulker. That ain't gonna do much. Wait. All undamaged minions. Oh, man. That actually did a lot. Good thing I got this from the Death Rattle of the Mounted Raptor. Otherwise, that would have been, like, the sickest clear. Come on. And we win. I didn't expect the Skulker, but at the same time, we're fine. Alright, this is going absolutely swimmingly, isn't it? Of course, this is going to get a lot harder as we go on. Choose a treasure. Vorpal Dagger, Poisonous, make a Wind Fury. Ooh. Discover a legendary weapon and equip it. That's always nice. Wondrous Wand, draw 3 cards, reduce their cost to 0. I have no card draw, really, except for the Curator. So that can be really nice. Especially if I've got big stuff. Portable Forge, the legendary weapons are all really good. Vorpal Dagger I'm looking at especially because Druid has a lot of things that increase the attack of the hero. And with Mega Wind Fury, that can be kind of bonkers. However, I do really like the value of the Wondrous Wand. Like, I think it's going to end up being really, really nice. Especially if we're going for this big stuff. Oh, baby. Ooh, Ultimate Infestation. Claw and Feral Rage are eh. Mark of the Lotus, Haunted Creeper, Living Mana. Ooh, alright, going for the early game there. Primordial Drake is nice. Spreading Plague is nice, and they are big things. I do also want to make sure I don't just get run over in the early game. Ultimate Infestation is a good card. And if I draw it with Wondrous One, then that's 0 mana. See, Feral Rage and Claw were what I was talking about, where if I took the Vorpal Dagger, like, imagine using both of these in one turn with that, and then you've got a 7 attack, or with a hero power as well, then you've got an 8 attack Mega Wind Fury thing. So, this is good for armor as well. I do really like the Spreading Plagues, though. I mean, we have been kind of keeping tempo pretty nice. Ultimate Infestation is pretty nice. I think I just want the ultimate. Lyris the Wild Mage. Oh dear, I've seen this one. This one can be annoying if you don't keep up horde pressure, because she likes to just spam a bunch of Flame Walkers and throw a crap ton of arcane missiles and fireballs at you. Not fireball as in the card, but fireball as in the things from the Flame Walkers. So what she's going to try and do is she's going to try and play a bajillion minions that are 2/4s with every time you summon them, every time you cast a spell, deal 2 damage randomly split among all enemies. I want to keep the Wondrous One just so I can potentially get some ridiculous things, especially because I can play it on turn 2 since I've got the extra ramp. Oh dear lord, that is bad. That is not good. Whew, that is not good at all. Give me something good here. I need something. Okay, that's a thing. However, Hero Power Pass on turn 1 feels really bad. Oh man, these are not what I wanted. Ugh. Okay, well she hasn't done anything yet, which is good. Let's go for the Wondrous One. Curator! Keeper of the Grove. Enchanted Raven. Alright, let's do it. I'll drop Curator, Enchanted Raven. I want to keep the Keeper of the Grove for the damage potential, or to silence something. Arcane Missiles. Okay, you're just going to use that. Don't hit my Raven. Sweet. Alright. I just want to try and make sure the Flame Walkers don't get out of hand. So I'm going to play the Savage Combatant unless I get something better. Yep, we'll just do that. We're good. Still want to keep the Keeper. See, now he's got the Flame Walker. And now I'm set up for a really good trade here because I can just go Keeper of the Grove, 2 damage. And now I'm essentially trading a 2/1 for a 2/4. And I can follow up with a Mounted Raptor and a Beckoner of Evil. I'm flooding the board, and you can't do anything about it, Miss Lyris. We're good. We should win this turn. What you gonna do? Throw some fire slings at me? Not gonna do anything, baby. Not even gonna kill anything. Even if you kill my Raptor, I get a 1 mana thing. Alright. And that is game. Bink, 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 and exact lethal. We also had Feral Rage and a Hero Power. And we could have Hero Power to make the Inspire trigger go off of the Savage Combatant, get 2 extra attack. So we were not going to lose that game anytime soon. Alright. Now, I see things immediately that I like. Restoration's out of the question. Mixtress is nice, Healbot's nice, Moonglade Portal is whatever, but I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at more Cthulhu stuff, because I've got a Cthulhu and I want to use that Cthulhu. And Doomcaller is really nice, because some of these matches get really drawn out, so if my Cthulhu dies, I can just bring it back to life. However, these taunts are pretty nice. I've got a lot of taunt minions in my deck. Hydronox gets some value. Malfurion the Pestilent is extremely nice the longer the game goes. Stonehill Defender also can get a lot of value. So do I want Cthulhu or do I want value? Realistically, I'm thinking I want to... Ooh, man, that is tough. Realistically, I think I want to get my Cthulhu off the ground, so I'm going to take the Cthulhu. I think I can get Malfurion later on. Thank you, King Togwaggle. Alright, Waxmancer Sturmy. This is another one of those ones like Candlebeard where you can face her at different points. This is one of her weaker forms. 1 mana, summon a 1/1 copy of a minion. She plays a lot of things with good effects on the board, like Savannah Highmane with a Death Rattle that... She basically can get a 1 mana 1/1 with Death Rattle, summon 2/2/2 hyenas. So that's really good. She runs a lot of Death Rattle things, a lot of things with really good on-board effects. So that might be difficult. Plus, she can copy my things as well.
I must protect the
Disciple of the Cthulhu I want to keep because I can play it on turn 2. Infestation and Claw I don't really need. Ugh, God, again with the Cthulhu. Oh well, I do have the nice Cthulhu hand though. Man, I do not like drawing Cthulhu in the opening hand. That is not good. Alright. Beckoner of Evil. And then we can follow it up with a Disciple of Cthulhu, get this Cthulhu rolling. And I can deal 2 damage to that. Hopefully it doesn't just kill this. We'll take the risk. Don't kill this. 1 out of 3? 1 out of 3? Yeah, okay. We're good. Didn't get punished. We've got a... Ooh, Hunter Secret. Ooh, okay. So if that could be a number of things. That could be a lot of different things. I want to test for Freezing Trap. If it's Freezing Trap, I get this back to my hand, and that's really nice. But this also would be really nice to get back to my hand, because it has a similar effect. Plus, if it's like Wandering Monster, then... If it's Wandering Monster, then this has a better chance of surviving, so I'm going to go for that. What is it? Explosive Trap. Okay. Well, I guess that's fine. I'll just play the Savage Combatant, get more on the board. Huge Toad. You gonna copy that? Yep, we're copying. Wax on, indeed, my friend. Alright. Got a Mounted Raptor. Alright, we'll do this. Get a value trade here. Hero Power, proc the Inspire. Play a Mounted Raptor. Take out the Toad. What's gonna hit? And do that. Oh, okay. The Inspire gives my hero +2 attack. I misunderstood that. Alright. It's a little bit annoying that she got one of those. I can claw that if I want. I don't really need to. I can just hero power it. We'll hero power this. What do you got? Oh, that sucks. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just left it be. That way... I should have left it be so that she has to make that trade. That was a misplay. And she got another Raptor. Oh, she's ignoring it. Alright, well, I don't go punished. On the bright side. Alright. I do kind of want to claw that. Or I could hero power that. I'll go for a claw. Yeah, I'll claw. Bink. I don't really want her getting a ton of those. I'll save the Pharaoh Rage. I don't really need it. There's the Highmane. Alright. Alright, flame him. Curator. Cthulhu. Doomcaller might be nice. We'll go for the Doomcaller. Because I don't want to fill up my hand before I play this Ultimate Infestation. It's kind of annoying that I'm leaving that. Oh, she didn't copy it for some reason. Alright. She keeps getting Mounted Raptors and it's annoying. I might have to just kill off this Mounted Raptor. Oh my, that's a lot of Loot Hoarders. Alright, I think I'm going to have to play my Curator. Ooh. This might be nice, actually. No, I think I need the Taunt. Yeah. I get an Enchanted Raven. I do kind of want to get rid of some of these things. I don't want you to get a ton of value off of that. I'm not gonna let you copy my frickin' mounted raptors anymore. Alright. And I can drop Cthulhu next turn if I want to. We're back in a good way. Ooh, bow. Animal companion. That's not good. I might... Oh, my... I don't like that at all. I might have to just play the Cthulhu. Do I want to just play the Cthulhu? I think I do. So I want to get rid of a lot of their stuff. Usually it's a finisher, but... Plus, having a 12-12 body is just nice. And I cleared their board, so... What are you going to do with a 1-1 copy of a Cthulhu, you know? And I can follow it up with an ultimate. If I really wanted to. I do kind of want to get some stuff out of my... Okay, unleash the hounds for 1. I want to get some stuff out of my hand. I'm winning the value game, as I planned. Quick shots. You're not going to kill this Cthulhu anytime soon. Alright. Do I have lethal? Oh, now I do. Think. Hero power. Swippity swipe. And bang. Alright, we got that. Alright. Choosing a treasure. Alright, well, we're going to choose one of these on the next episode, guys. I'm doing better than I expected, so I'm going to save this for another episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below. I will always read them and I'll always take them into account. And as always, I will see you guys next time for another episode of Hearthstone Dungeon Run. Ah!